Hello everyone, I hope that you're doing absolutely fine. Welcome back to second video of Trigonometric Made Easy. Now today in this video we are going to see how to form a trigonometric table. So in this trigonometric table, first what we are going to do is we'll list down all trigonometric ratios. We have studied there are total 6 trigonometric ratios. So we'll list down all 6 trigonometric ratio in this table one by one first. Now let's list down first 3 trigonometric ratios. They were sine, cos and tan. Then we all know reciprocal of sine is cosec, reciprocal of cos is sec, and reciprocal of tan is cot. So we have listed down all 6 trigonometric ratios. Now remember one important thing, my dear students. This trigonometric table can be applied only for 5 values of theta. We cannot apply this trigonometric values for all values of theta. So 5 values of theta for which this trigonometric table can be applied are 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90. So for only these 5 values you can apply or you can use this trigonometric table. Now let's see how to make or how to fill all these values of this 6 trigonometric ratios in this table. So we are going to apply one simple trick. Just observe first line. What we are going to do is we'll number this each and every term. See, first we'll start with 0, then we have 1, then we have 2, 3 and 4. After this we are going to divide all these by 4. So we are dividing all these terms by 4. Then what we are going to do is we'll take square root of all these 5 terms. So here what we have done, we have first numbered these 5 terms from 0 to 4. Then we have divided it by 4. Then we have taken square root of all these 5 terms. Now, how can we use this? See, observe first term. First term is 0 upon 4. Now, we all know 0 upon 4 is 0. But square root of 0 will be 0. So, first value, that is sine 0, will be 0. Next term. If you observe next term, it is 1 by 4. We cannot cancel it further. So, we'll directly take square root. Square root of 1 will be 1. Square root of 4 will be 2. So, this value comes out to be 1 by 2. So, sine 30 is 1 by 2. Next term. If you observe next term, we can cancel this term. So, 2 ones are, 2 twos are. And after that, we'll take square root. So, 2 ones are, 2 twos are. And it will be under root 1 upon 2. So under root 1 upon 2 can be written as 1 upon root 2. So sine 45 is 1 upon root 2. Observe next term. We cannot cancel this term. So we'll directly take square root. So it will be square root of 3 upon square root of 4. So square root of 3 is root 3 and square root of 4 is 2. So sine 60 is root 3 upon 2. Next term. If you observe next term, we can cancel this term. 4 ones are and 4 ones are. So we are left with 1 and square root of 1 will be 1. So sine 90 is 1. I hope everyone is clear with all 5 values of sine. Now let's move ahead with cos. So for cos, what we are going to do is we'll just twist values of sine. See, what is last of sine becomes first of cos. So we'll write last value of sine, that is 1, in first value of cos. Then after that, root 3 upon 2 will be coming under 30. So we are just twisting this all these values of sine in cos. After that, 1 upon root 2 will be as it is below 45. Then we have half, which will come below 60 since we are twisting this entire line. Next, 0 will be at last. So I hope everyone is clear with all 5 values of sine and cos. They were very simple, right? Let's move ahead. Now for tan, we all know that tan is equal to sine upon cos. So what we are going to do is we'll take all values of sine and we'll take all values of cos and we'll divide it one by one. So if you divide first two values, that is 0 upon 1. 0 upon 1 will be 0. So tan 0 will be 0. Now if you observe next term, 1 upon 2 upon root 3 upon 2. So in denominators, both 2 will be cancelled and we will be left with 1 upon root 3. If you observe next value, both root 2 will be cancelled from denominator and we will left with 1. Next, if you observe next value, 2 and 2 will be cancelled from denominator and we will be left with root 3 upon 1. Now root 3 upon 1 can be written as root 3. And last value 1 upon 0. We all know that 1 upon 0, if 0 is in denominator, the value can't be found out. So we'll keep it as not defined since 0 was in denominator. Always remember this, whenever 0 is in denominator we cannot find its value, so we'll write not defined. I guess everyone is clear with all values of tan. So trigonometric table till here everyone is clear. We have calculated all 5 values for sine, cos and tan. Now for cot we'll do the same thing. We'll just twist all values of tan. So whatever is in last of tan becomes first of cot. So cot 0 will be not defined. Then cot 30 will be root 3. Cot 45 will be 1. Cot 60 will be 1 upon root 3. And cot 90 will be 0. So we have just twisted all the values of tan to get cot. I guess everyone is clear with all 5 values of cot as well. Now next, sec. We all know that sec is reciprocal of cos. We all know that cos is equal to 1 upon sec. So what we are going to do is we'll take all 5 values of cos and we'll make their values reciprocal and we'll get values for sec. See, I will show you. We'll check one by one. So first term is for cos 0 is 1. So if you take reciprocal of 1, it will be 1. So sec 0 remains 1. Next term. If you take reciprocal of root 3 upon 2, so it will be twisted, it will be upside down, so it will become 2 upon root 3. So sec 30 will be 2 upon root 3. Next, if you take reciprocal of 1 upon root 2, so it will be root 2 upon 1, which can be written as root 2. Next term, 1 upon 2. If you take reciprocal of 1 upon 2, it will be 2 upon 1, or rather you can just say 2. And lastly, if you take reciprocal of 0, reciprocal of 0 will be 1 upon 0. And we all know whenever 0 is in denominator, the term is not defined. So we'll write not defined. I guess everyone is clear till here how we made 5 values, how we got 5 values for sec. What we did, we took all values of cos and we did reciprocal of all those values and we got all 5 values for sec. Now for last cosec, we'll again twist all values of sec. So whatever is in sec, last in sec becomes first for cosec. So cosec 0 will be not defined. Cosec 30 will be 2. Cosec 45 will be root 2. Cosec 60 will be 2 upon root 3. And lastly, cosec 90 will be 1. So I guess everyone is clear till here. We have filled the entire table. Remember the first line, the trick line of the table from which we have made entire table. You can take screenshot of this page if you want. I hope everyone is clear how we make trigonometric table. Remember, this trigonometric table can only be applied for 5 values of theta, that is 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90. I hope you have understood this video very carefully. And before going, make sure you share with all your friends and you subscribe to my channel, that is Manjot Sir. And if you have any doubt, you can just message me in comment or you can message me on Insta or Twitter with same ID, that is Manjot Sir. Chalo, we'll meet next time. Tab tak goodbye. Take care. Bye bye.